Let's go fishing! This is the first weekend in months where I've been both free every day of the weekend and the weather hasn't been completely terrible with, you know, 30, 40 plus mile-an-hour winds. So I'm going to take this opportunity to drive up north. I'm going to try and get to the Isle of Skye and do a bit of fishing and camping. I'm a little bit nervous about it because the car has developed some electrical issues which I thought were fixed, and then when I went to go and pack everything up into the car, I found that actually it's not fixed and it still has the same problem. So hopefully I make it. Who knows? Well, you watching this in the future might already know, depending on what it says in the title and the thumbnail. But yeah, first things first, I need to stock up. High tide is going to be pretty much sunrise and sunset-ish, maybe a bit after sunrise, a bit after sunset, and so there's a chance I might just spend all day down at the mark. I'm not sure, but if any of you have ever been to Neist Point, it is a bit of a trek down and back up the hill. I've got some frozen mackerel and some frozen squid for bait. So yeah, let's kick it off. Let's get out there. So this journey is about 250 miles. Should take just under 6 hours, but I mean, realistically it's going to take me quite a bit longer. I'm going to need to stop at some point to have some dinner, and I don't really like driving this car quite at the speed limit. It's quite low and it scrapes, and just a bit, it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. It's also quite bad weather. The forecast for tomorrow looks clear, but that, you know, remains to be seen. Hopefully it clears up as we get further north, because it's going to get quite tiring doing this for, you know, 7 hours. But yeah, that's it. That's the plan. I might stop not at the mark. There are places, well, it's a walk from the car park down the hill to get to the mark, but you can stop there and stay over there. But I think I might stay some drive away from there, just so that I can stop a bit earlier. I want to get some rigs made this evening, and then travel there first thing in the morning. The road should still be quiet. Yeah, I don't know, that's the point of this. Just wing it all the time, wing it every day. Okay, I'm all parked up now at Neist Point. It is really windy here. The car park's sort of halfway up a hill, so it's really exposed. It goes all the way down to the sea on one side. It's pretty much always windy here, I think. I've had my dinner consisting of just some bread. I haven't looked at the tide times in a bit, but I'll get a more exact idea so I can set an alarm to wake up. But first I am going to make some rigs up. The thing about this mark is you're on some rocks and it goes directly straight down, and it gets really deep. When I fished there before, the issue with, you know, a normal flapper rig or something like that is the fish takes the bait. You're going just directly off the rock straight down, not casting out. A fish will take the bait and then it will retreat back into the rocks and it'll snag and you'll lose it. So the thing that I want to try is just making up some kind of bigger drop shot rigs. You know, typically I think drop shotting is used for mini species or freshwater fish with fairly small hooks, but I've got these, I don't actually know what size they are. They are size 2 circle hooks. I don't know how well that illustrates my point of how large they are, but oops. But hopefully that'll get me some fish. Wet feet. Not even got a bait in the water. Oh well. This is why you always bring spare shoes. Right. Maybe this time it will actually find the bottom. Probably not. So I've changed my mind. There's too much movement in the sea, I think, to use one of those drop shot rigs. I think it will just get smashed into the rocks and snagged. So I'm going to use one of these weighted jig heads with just a bit of bait on it and just dangle it over the edge and see what happens. If I can get them out of the packet. There we go. Whoop. So this is a 40-gram jig head. I'll just stick a little bit of mackerel on there, tie it on, and see how that goes. I don't like this swell very much, so I'm not going to get too close to the water for now. Probably caused me to get massively snagged. Oh, is that a snag already? Yeah, I'm going to cast that out a bit further if I can get it back. So the plan was just to drop it off the ledge, but I don't really fancy getting much closer than this. The rocks are quite slippy and there's a lot of water coming up here. So both rods snagged, they snapped off at the clip. I'm just going to have a go with some feathers till the tide calms down. See if I can't get something. Get the blank off. I have no idea where that's gone. Nothing much is happening. Gonna wait for the tide to start going out. I think it's past high tide now, I think. So I'm just gonna have some lunch and wait around for half an hour for the tide to start going in the other direction, and then I'll crack on again. Oh, could be a fish. Probably just a snag. Oh yeah, snags. Snapped off. I switched back to bait, but I keep failing to find the ground, and the weight just washes right up against the rock and snags. So I'm going to keep on trying to cast out as far as I can. And hope that I can avoid the snags. that's about exactly as far as I've been able to cast before. The little bird just went under the water right in front of me, and I'm a bit worried it's going to take me. And I'm going to catch a bird. Fish on the feathers. Place your bets. I'm betting a tiny collie. And oh, is it off? Where's that gone? Oh, it came off. Okay, there's something out there. Oh, that's so frustrating. Come on, let's get this blank off. Oh, yeah, fish on. Ooh, that's not nothing. These are very, very small hooks. Oh, is that off again? Oh, I should have put some bigger feathers on. Damn it. Let's try again. Yep. Fish on, come on. Third time lucky. Come on. Hey. Yes. Hey. For the size of these hooks, that's not a bad fish. I'm not gonna. I think it's a pollock, isn't it? Curved. Curved. Not big, but actually, I'll take it. Not too bad. Nice fish. Oh. Oh, yeah, in. Doesn't feel particularly big, but fish is a fish. As long as it stays on. Hey, hey. Hey, this one's a bit better. It's a decent one actually. Oh, a bit raggedy on the old fin. What's happened to you? God, that'd be a keeper if I was that way inclined, I think. I think I'm gonna pack up and head back up to the car. Been here for a good 5 hours, I think. 2 fish. Not as many as I was hoping for, but that second one was alright. Have some lunch. Charge up all my camera batteries. So I'm blitzed through 2.5. How does Slippy Limpets do this? Don't know if I'll come back down, or if I'll go somewhere else, or if I'll do something tomorrow morning. I don't know if you can hear the bagpipes, but I haven't added that in. Someone's actually playing that somewhere. Oh, this place feels like a secret. I feel like I'm not supposed to know this place exists. Does that look fishy? It looks weedy as hell. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, the high tide's pretty soon, so it's going to be here or nowhere, I think. Not sure how to get down. Ooh. Okay. New mark. You can probably work out where I am from the scenery. It's 6, half 6-ish. High tide is at 9:30-ish. So fishing the incoming tide. Found a bit that doesn't look too weedy, but we'll find out. Got a squid and mackerel cocktail. There's a few seabirds flopping about, so there might be something out here. I suspect it would be better if I kept working round to the left, but those rocks look a bit treacherous and it's going to be dark when I head back, so you know what, I don't fancy it. I have a visitor. This is going to be a bust, isn't it? How long before it gets my bait? I don't think it's far away from where the bait is actually. Uh-oh. There were 3 of them a second ago. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, I'm not going to catch anything here, am I? I don't think there's much chance of catching here. Tide's barely moving at all. It's still got a couple of hours before it's fully high tide. I don't think I'll stay here that late. I haven't planned anywhere to stay, and I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I've still got plenty of bait left. I've got about a mackerel and a half, but they were those massive mackerels that we got last year, so yeah, barely getting through it. This is a very nice place to be at dusk though. That's the Isle of Skye over there.
Okay, it's Sunday morning. Camped up somewhere near Isles of Skye. And one of my favourite things about camping in the van at night is you pull up somewhere in the dark and then you wake up and you pull out the window covers and you see where it is you've been staying all night. Look at that. I did not know that was there when I parked here. So yeah, not a massively successful trip. Got a couple of fish. To be honest, as long as I don't blank, I'm happy. And And even if I do blank, it's nice just to travel to a place and see the scenery, just getting out the house, staying in the van for a couple of nights. Yeah, Neist Point is generally a really great mark. I've had times there where, you know, the second a mackerel bait hits the water, you get a wrasse. It's crazy sometimes. But apparently that wasn't meant to be this time. Just a couple of fish, but I'm quite pleased with them either way. So yeah, till next time.